Hi everyone, welcome to Lunch Hour Lessons with Allison. I'm Allison Mädl and today is September 25th, 2019. Each week on Wednesdays at 12:30 I come to you live to introduce a topic related to nutrition and health that I think is interesting and give you a lesson to take with you into your daily life. If you like what you hear, feel free to comment or like this video, and as always I post a transcript of each lesson on my blog at allisonmadel.com. This week's topic is the 6 foundations for good health. Along with my private nutrition practice, I also work for the Nutritional Therapy Association as an instructor of their NTP certification programs. In honor of launching our February 2020 course registration this week, today I would like to outline the paradigm that we teach in our curriculum because I find it really helpful to understand why so many people are sick and what we can do about it. So the Nutritional Therapy Association breaks down the components of health from a nutritional perspective into what we call the foundations and the consequences. In short, the foundations are what must be optimized for good health to occur, and the consequences are what dysfunction can happen or arise if the foundations are not optimized. So there are 6 foundations. They are whole food, properly prepared, nutrient-dense diet. That's one. Proper digestion and elimination, fatty acid balance, blood sugar regulation, mineral balance, and hydration. So those are the 6 that need to be optimized for good health. And there are 4 primary consequences or issues that can arise if the foundations are not balanced. And those would be issues with the endocrine system, the immune system, the cardiovascular system, and nutritional detoxification. You can think of the consequences as the things that you would seek help for example, if you were having problems in that area. Here are a few examples. Problems in the endocrine system could manifest as thyroid disorders or hormone imbalance or an unexplained weight gain. Problems in the immune system could always be getting sick or histamine reactions or autoimmune conditions. Most people know that problems in the cardiovascular system lead to heart disease and stroke, and it's unfortunately pretty common in our society these days. And the concept of detoxification problems there, that's become kind of a buzzword lately, and lots of quick fixes are touted to cleanse the system and get you healthy in 3 days. So what the NTA does differently in looking at these problems is to emphasize that they are consequences of an imbalance in the 6 foundations. They are not isolated conditions in and of themselves. And that brings a lot of clarity to what can be kind of confusing states of ill health. If you are someone who can't figure out why you are not at your optimal health, it can be crazy making to try to figure out why you are not feeling well and what you can do about it. And as a nutritional therapy practitioner, I don't diagnose or treat disease. So if a prospective client would come to me asking me to, for example, cure them of an autoimmune condition, I can't do that. But what I would do would be to start working with this client to optimize his or her, optimize his or her foundations so that the body can start to heal itself from the inside out on its own. And one of the issues that women ask me about probably most often is hormone balancing. And there's options to pursue with your medical doctor, but nutrition plays a surprisingly large role in this complex system, and it's often overlooked. The foundations of blood sugar regulation and fatty acid balance are probably the most important to master if you would like long-term hormonal comfort and vitality. And that said, just to go a little further, it's also important that you're able to digest the foods that you're eating and absorb the good food and have regular elimination for endocrine health. Many hormone imbalances can arise if we aren't eliminating the used up hormones from our bodies in an efficient way. Constipation and estrogen dominance also often go hand in hand. And if this all sounds interesting to you, the best way to get a more in-depth look at the foundations is to take the NTA's free mini course called Nutritional Therapy 101. It's a self-paced, completely online course that takes you through 7 brief educational modules. And it's kind of a neat way to learn about what the foundations are in more detail, like I said, and also just to see if this is something that you might want to start on a path that might take you in an unexpected direction with your life. And that's all the time we have for today. Be sure to tell a friend this week's lunch hour lesson, which is improving your foundations of good health can prevent or resolve unwanted negative health consequences. Again, improving your foundations of good health can prevent or resolve unwanted negative health consequences. Like my page to get the weekend tip that comes out on Saturday morning, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.